Sorry about that.
You need a summon. I'm not a summon, a res.
Well, I just released, so I'm...
Oh, I could have come and got you.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh, that's 124. Yep, there we go.
Hold the door.
Ooh, light beams get 50% haste. I did not know about that. Yeah. Alright, I'm back.
So don't stand still. That's the main thing I got out of that.
Yeah, pretty much don't stand still. Avoid the normal stuff. And stand in snow when he yells something about winter. Easy mode, hopefully. Alright, so let's hope we we all don't get frozen.
Wow, super chill. Love it.
Yeah.
So what do we need to attack?
First, we need to break out all these NPCs
Okay.
and avoid falling icicles. Oh, that haste increase. That is awesome. Oh, and keep moving around. I almost forgot about that.
Winds of the north consume you.
Where are we going?
I don't know. Uh-oh.
Alright, let's break everyone out.
Oh, jeez.
I couldn't see where the circle was.
To come so far.
We've seen it once.
Yeah.
Winds of the north consume you.
So where's the circle? Oh, it's that big pile of snow. Okay, I see where it is now.
Welcome to the endless winter.
For not lasting that long, we got him down to almost 50%.
Yeah.
Tragic. To come so far, only to fail.
How cool is this raid leader about other people joining?
Pretty cool.
Okay. Seeing if my friend wants to come.
Okay. Your friend that's awesome?
Well, okay, so it's my friend that's awesome, it's her brother. He's like rejoining. And so like I want to see because he's currently playing on a 117, but I feel like hey, he could come.
I suppose.
Yeah. They actually play on the same account.
Oh, okay.
Ah, he's gonna go watch a movie.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, when he starts to cast a window, look for the snow pile, and that's what you want to get onto before the cast, like they were saying, is done.
Oh, is that why we got frozen?
Yeah, because you want to go into snow pile. If you don't make it, you get frozen. It was hard to see because I was looking for it originally, but now I see where it is. It's gonna be where one of the big circles is,
Mm-hmm.
and you just have to wait for the snow pile to come down.
Can somebody yell out if they see that?
Yeah, I'll try to. If any of you others see it, please. I think we'll do a little. The group will do better this time now that we kind of have an idea of what's going on. It, like they said, it might take another pull or so though. Just keep your eye out for wind. For that snow.
You will suffer for this trespass.
Just don't forget to keep moving around to get the the debuff off you. All you gotta do at the minimum is jump. So now, makes it move around. Take that debuff off you. Thank you.
Winds of the north consume you.
Alright, we need to find
Thanks
this.
for saying something.
You're welcome. Snow is on me in the middle.
Oh shit! I thought it just meant to the outside.
I'm in deep flash freeze.
I'm done. I mean, I'm dumb.
Yeah, we're trying to break you guys out. We might not be able to though.
I'm dead.
Yeah, they didn't break you out in time.
Winds of the north
Alright,
consume
look
you.
for the snow, look for the snow. It's right over here on X.
Welcome to the endless winter. Winds of the north consume you.
Alright, it's over here on Skull.
So close.
Let's break you out of it in 6. Crap. Hey.
Excuse me.
Alright.
I'm just dying, you know.
I know.
It's like every morning these days, I wake up and my throat's like, I don't know, something.
God. At least it's... That can't be nearly as bad as sometimes what happens to me. Oh, look for the snow.
I don't think I'm sick though, so that's good.
Yeah. Now what happens to me is sometimes I guess my eyes get irritated when I sleep, and then it's like a pain to keep them open.
Right.
We need to break bleed out of the eyes. God.
Winds of the north consume you.
Look for the snow, look for the snow. I believe it's gonna be right on circle. Yep. Well, you got an achievement.
Winds of the north consume you.
It's gonna be right next to the boss. Good job. Alright. Setting out Wes
Released from his grasp
as soon as I can.
last.
I got a 365 that I can't use.
God. What did you get?
I forgot my mic was muted. I would love that cloak.
The one I got,
Yeah.
I'm on the steps.
I don't think you can get it. It says classes Hunter.
It does?
Well, you got...
the winter's
Never
frigid
mind.
embrace.
No, I'm sorry. I was looking at something else. Sorry.
Yeah, it's not a. It's a back piece. Look me up, trade with me. I'll
Yeah.
give it to you.
Sweet. Let me find you. Hold on. Reed wants something too, so I'm gonna give that to him. Helm. Okay. We got trade.
Oh, so you guys...
Thank you so much.
On
Yeah,
this
no problem.
on this next boss, only the tank will touch the trash. Oh, only the tank will walk in the room. I'm sorry, and they'll pull the trash out of the room. If we attack the trash inside the room, it glitches apparently. So all of us except the tank should be waiting outside the room.
So once I get them out of the room, do we attack them?
Yes.
This guy right here, could we attack?
Yeah, we can. So we're outside the room right now, so we're good if they're out here. Alright, so this is where we only attack once they come out.
He said these guys okay to kill.
Yeah, yeah. So just follow the direction they're giving in chat. Because I'm kind of following what they're saying. Alright, so the next group is where we need to be careful, so all DPS will stay healed. You got it.
So we're good to move forward?
Yeah. They just basically made the ads disappear.
Oh, I remember this.
Yeah, don't walk in, guys. Yep.
It's fixed.
I suppose so.
Hmm.
Ah, so that's why we had to pull him out of the room. Reset it. That's a bad glitch to have. Could you imagine if they had ICC as the time walking? That would be
That would be
amazing.
cool.
Then I get to relive my bad luck in Wrath of the Lich King where I kept getting pushed off the dang icicle at the top.
Yeah, that's a long fall, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always me. And I was the mates, but no, they always grab me. They don't DPS down the thing in time, and then I drop to my death. Huh. Fragments still drop in time walking.
Yep, I got one.
Oh, cool. I never got enough to finish my quest.
What is that for?
It's a legendary.
Oh,
It makes a hammer.
gotcha.
There's a similar mechanic for that in Firelands as well, and I never finished that either. Couldn't do it enough.
Interlopers, you mortals who dare to interfere with my sport will pay. Wait, I remember you. In the mountains. But
We wait out here?
Yeah.
What is this?
Thorin, my lord, why else would these invaders have come into your sanctum but to slay you? They must be stopped.
Hello, fellas.
Hello. So Wes, you want to go back to Star Citizen later tonight?
These pathetic mortals are harmless, beneath my station. Dispose of them!
Yeah, I definitely like healing a lot better. You don't die as often. You can keep yourself healed. Oh, I got aggro. Thank you.
Impertinent whelps! You dare challenge me atop my pedestal? I will crush you myself!
Now for the fun part.
We kill trash or we go on boss?
Finish off trash. Always clear off trash.
Well, I figured.
Yeah. Dang, you guys aren't taking much damage.
feel as though I am awakening from a nightmare, but the shadows in this place yet linger. Sif. Was Sif here? Impossible. She died at my brother's hand. A dark nightmare indeed. I need time to reflect. I will aid your cause if you should require it. I owe you at least that much. Farewell.
So with the 8.1 release coming up, I was thinking of doing a new character. Anything the guild needs?
Um, who's this?
Tiana.
Okay, Tiana. Well, obviously we're good on tanks. We don't have many salmon.
That's what I was thinking. I don't remember seeing too many in there.
No, we have about one or two, maybe one that's active.
Okay. That's about what I was thinking anyway, so that'll work.
Awesome. Oh, hey, repair mounts.
Best deal anywhere! Glad I could help.
I'm good on trinkets.
This place will serve as your graveyard.
Nice. You get it, Nim?
Yeah.
Awesome.
It's just mostly a stat upgrade.
Yeah. Oh, hey, it's an upgrade. I take it Noob got disconnected again. God.
Yeah, it looks like it.
God, so much going on.
Oh, I didn't realize my mic was muted. Did you hear me when I responded earlier?
I think so.
Okay. Oh gosh.
Oh boy. Time to buff up, everyone. Let's show them what we can do. Oh, that might be a little bit too much. Yeah. Dang.
Don't release.
Yeah, don't release.
Too late.
Watch out for that pat.
Oh.
Yep. Let's keep the tanks up. And then let's get everyone healed. Another one.
Jesus.
God.
Okay, we're wiping again.
Yeah. Everyone out. Yeah, just release this time. What? God, that's bugged. It's like they don't want us to get through them.
Where we're going to?
Conservatory.
Okay, that's what I thought. Well, I wanted to make sure.
Yeah. You're good.
Time is money, friend. For real.
Don't forget to repair up if you haven't yet.
I can't get on my repair mount for some reason.
Isn't Ilrith guilty?
Yeah, well, yeah. Just not on that character.
Right. Oh, Ilrith is the person talking. Oh, I get it. Somebody was calling them out in Discord, and then I realized it was actually Ilrith.
Oh.
I'm tired.
I must have missed that.
In Discord.
Oh, I see it now. Not gonna let you die, Tiana.
What, was I dying?
Slightly. Oh boy.
Oh yeah, I had aggro for a little bit.
Oh god, we just pulled the boss.
Oh boy.
Your servant requires aid.
Silence.
Well,
Well, we'll just see what happens here. It ain't gonna end well. Yeah, so apparently exactly what they're saying, the aggro range in this room is a whole lot bigger.
oh god. That's embarrassing. Alright, good pull. Oh, the things are still up. Don't pour it in.
I just pulled it in. Oh, but that's not what I wanted to do. That's what I wanted to do. Yep, you're good to release. Yeah, we just gotta be extremely careful.
We're in combat.
Yeah, I know. Tell me I have the quest. Okay, I have the quest. Thank God. Now, if we somehow pull the boss this time, something's not right. Then we can blame the priest.
Wow. Wait, which priest? We have a couple.
All of them.
Man.
Priests are out healing me.
Well, you should be used to that.
I don't know, you should be used to me out healing you.
No.
We go back and forth a lot though.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty cool. I'm gonna buff up and make sure no one even comes close to dying this time. You know you need a new computer when all this stuff makes your computer lag.
Yep. So the Razor Nagas have different
There's different kinds, yeah.
Yeah.
All of them are good. Doesn't matter which one you get. That's just gonna be up to your preference. I have the Razor Naga Chroma.
I can get that one for $80.
So I'm gonna chime in
Yeah.
on that. Like I have the old school Naga where the, you know the button 5 and 6, the
Yeah.
not the 1 through 12, but the 2. The newer Nagas have those 2 buttons behind the mouse wheel, and on mine it's to the left, and it's in a really uncomfortable, not very ergonomic location. So if you, I would suggest it. I mean, I love my Naga. I couldn't imagine WoW without it.
Yeah, neither could I.
If I would make sure that you put some consideration into where those 2 buttons are.
Yeah, because mine has them right below the mouse wheel. And then I have
And
the
that's
1
good?
through 12. It works for me. It's up to your preference.
That's how I would want it, but I have the original one where they're all set to the on the side, and I have to like use my index finger in a really weird way to get to it.
Who?
See.
The conservatory.
I have to like completely lift my hand up off the mouse to get it with my thumb or my index finger.
That's cool that they make a ambidextrous mouse.
Yeah, I actually didn't know they
I didn't know
did
that. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah.
I knew that the mouses existed. I didn't know Steel Series made them though.
I have a Steel Series sitting on my desk too, for when I
My,
play Call of Duty.
Nice.
I was using a SteelSeries keyboard for the longest time, and then when I bought my new computer, it came with one, like a one that the company made, and man, it's good.
Yeah, Steel Series makes some good stuff.
Yeah. Well, I bought my computer from CyberPower, and they gave me a free keyboard with it, and it's pretty good.
Yeah, you're lucky.
I'm not lucky. I'm gonna pay for this.
Yeah, but still, it's like
I wouldn't call putting it on a credit card lucky.
no, that's gonna suck. But
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna pay.
prioritizing.
Yeah, I'm gonna pay it off in January, so
nice.
I get paid for graduate school. So
Well, so much for all that travel then.
Yeah, we'll see.
If not, I'm just going to go up to Vermont.
I'm gonna have way more money next year.
Yeah?
I'll get paid more for my job
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
because I'm only part time right now, so it's gonna go to full time next year.
And then you're not going to take as many classes, I think you said?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna do that next semester anyway.
Yeah.
9 credit hours is too much with 3 jobs.
I'd say 3 jobs is a lot.
Yeah. And technically it's 4, so I realized that last night.
Oh god. I don't know how you do it.
Well, but 2 of them are basically the same. It's not the same job, but it's through the same thing. So
Yeah.
technically they're 1 job, but technically it's 2. Let's see. The top one that Amazon recommends is the Naga Trinity.
What is that still a 12 button Naga? I think all the Nagas are 12 buttons, aren't they?
Got some extra stuff on it.
That's what I would get, Naga Trinity. In fact, I was shopping, and I was like, you know what? Probably not the best investment right now, but if I were to get a mouse right now, then that's the one.
See, I'm gonna need to upgrade mine eventually because my Naga is getting worn out.
12 buttons, all you need.
Yep.
Yeah, because with Control and Alt and Shift,
It makes
yeah.
it so much more.
36
Yep.
buttons.
and then Control Alt. So
Oh,
If you want to go that detailed.
yeah,
I could get away with doing that, but I'm like, yeah, I'll just go with my 12. Because my 12 deals with my axe symbol and everything I need's on my axe symbol. I use the 5 macro keys on my keyboard for my sit buttons.
it's a good idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna up, because right now I had the Black Widow keyboard. Love it, but I need more macro keys, and the Logitech one has a decent bit more. So I might be upgrading that eventually too. After I upgrade my computer. So Nim, I'll buy that i9 off you.
The processor?
Yeah.
No. You could probably find it online for not too much.
Right now, with how much components are going up, it's better to buy them pre-made from good companies like CyberPower.
Interesting.
And that, well, if you have a graphics card, not necessarily, but if you don't have a graphics card,
Yeah.
yeah. I'll be back 1 minute. And I'm back.
Perfect timing.
Yeah, perfect timing.
Children, assist me!
So focus on ads. But what I was gonna say, I'll say it after this boss fight.
Your servant requires aid.
If you're silenced, go underneath the mushroom.
Oh, the mushroom?
Yeah.
Oh, a shroom. I thought it said storm. So I was going to the lightning.
So that's why you were dying.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yikes.
Big heals. It's a good thing we got a priest healer. And a salmon. That helps. Paladins are horrible like we're healing. Can we get a battle ways on Zen? Thank you.
Your servant requires aid.
Remember, mushrooms take off silence.
Yeah. You know, I just remembered I get points back with my credit card, and I'm about to get them back in like 2 days.
Nice.
So I'll use those points to buy the mouse.
Yeah, that should be more than enough, won't it?
Yeah, because I put my computer on it, so I think I'm getting like 200 points or something. $200 worth of points. Something like that.
That's awesome.
I get like 5% back.
Dang.
Which,
What code do you
that's
got?
not- It's this is the Amazon one.
Oh yeah, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. I forgot you put it on your Amazon.
Yeah.
I finally paid, well, it's not paid off anymore, but I had mine paid down fully. I got $200 on it I gotta pay off. Trying to get all my cards paid off before I get a house next year. So I got a few months.
With your credit. Yeah.
Yeah, because the better credit, the better those house payments are gonna be. God. Is that avoidable?
No idea.
Oh, she's dead anyway.
Man, she dead. Is cosigners a thing on houses?
Yeah.
If you want, I could cosign with you.
You really want to?
I don't know what all that entails, though.
Well, pretty much, it just makes it's a lot to it.
I mean, most is that done when like I'm expecting to pay half of it or whatever?
No. So what a cosigner is if I default, it's up to the cosigner.
Oh.
That won't happen, but
Right.
yeah. If you have better credit than me or equal credit, it also um brings down what the payments are and it combines our income
I
on the
see.
loan. So if I make 50,000 a year and you make 50,000, it's gonna look like 100,000 to them.
Right. I don't know. We can talk about it.
Okay. That was completely unexpected to me, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, thanks to my new credit card additions, I have pretty good credit right now, so
Nice. Mine's getting back
it,
up there.
it like shot up when I got the Amazon card and then I got more credit on my credit card that I had already. So it like shot up.
Yeah, I'm getting a credit card limit increase here in the next few days, and that's gonna bring mine up.
Mm-hmm. Mine was at 800 for years because I got it when I was like 16.
Oh, I had a perfect credit until 2 Christmases in a row, and I screwed myself over and didn't pay off my cards.
Oh, I meant my credit card limit was 800.
Oh,
Yeah. Which 800 is nothing.
yeah, you should. My dad's. God, my dad's credit. It's crazy.
Crazy good or crazy bad?
The amount of credit he had, like credit limit he has, is crazy.
Oh, I see.
Crazy good. Why'd I do that? There we go. Raising.
How many more bosses do we have? Just 3?
One. Yeah, 3.
Nice.
Yeah, skipping the first half of the dungeon worked out well for us.
Yeah.
Has anybody got any kind of repair?
Yep.
My
I'm sorry, I can't use my mountain heal.
okay. That's
you
my
can
problem
go-
too. I see everybody on their mouse, but I can't get on mine.
I can run back out to the conservatory if you need one.
Well, no, it's not. Maybe after this fight, we'll figure out a way to do it.
What tune are you playing?
Sun Owl.
If you do the feigned death, it may release you.
Like that?
But
It didn't work.
you can't mount up in here. You have to go to
Yeah,
the
you can't mount in
conservatory.
here. You have to. Sorry, Del. Go ahead.
Oh, you're good. I was just saying the same thing. It looks like people look. Yeah, heal. Come here, son now. There you are.
I'll just have to try it after the boss.
No, you can repair where we're at.
Oh, do I have a deal for you? Hurry back!
Man, this other Shadow Priest is putting me to shame.
These paladin healers are trying to put me to shame. I'm going back and forth with them.
I wish I'd brought my legendaries.
I wish I had too. Wow. the all three of us paladin healers are right around the same healing done.
Oh,
Alright. Debuff, we gotta take off the debuffs. And there's no other healers in here, so I don't know why I'm saying that. I always love this part.
forgot about. Mhm.
big red button makes it easy mode.
Was that sarcasm?
Yes. You couldn't tell?
A little bit. Was there a heroic to this?
No, heroics didn't. Yes, there's a heroic version. Right?
I couldn't tell you.
I can't remember anymore. But they all correct. If that button gets pushed, it's hard mode,
I
and
remember that, yeah.
you can't unpush it. Yeah, that might not be heroic. Oh, it was. You either did it in 10 man or 25 man. No, this one. I can't remember. Dungeons and Raids, Lich King. Trial of the Crusade and Ruby Sanctum had heroic. Lich King had heroic. I don't think this one had heroic. I think heroic came out after this raid.
Alright. Oh, went too close to him.
No?
He only took me down half health.
Yeah, only half health.
Do not push the button.
I want to be able to tame the shaman, damn it, or a bomb. That would be a good pet.
That'd be crazy.
They did have one you could get a long time ago, but they took it out. I guess if you still had it, you could use it, but yeah.
Probably.
Yeah, we do have a warlock.
Yep. One soul warlock. Oh. What happened with our guild warlock? Milkos. I just realized that. Milkos has been in every raid except this one.
We didn't lose him, did we?
No, he was on yesterday. Probably just busy. Like I was last week.
Wouldn't call that busy.
Hey, I gotta do stuff every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm gonna, if I go downtown though, I'm gonna try it on Friday nights instead of Saturdays.
One of my friends is trying to get me to throw a New Year's Eve party.
Do it.
I really want to.
And if you don't, if my friend that did it this year does it again, I'll invite you.
Cool.
I don't know what they're planning though. I don't know if they are or not. So you should do it.
Yeah.
Yes, make sure you guys real quick go through the dungeon zone and look up any mechanics you may not know about this boss. No one got locked out?
We haven't much
Okay.
time, friends. You're going to help me test out my latest and greatest creation. Now, before you change your minds, remember that you kind of owe it to me after the mess you made with the XT002.
Oh! That hurt.
Wonderful! Positively marvelous results! Hull integrity 98.9%! Barely a dent, moving right along! Here's 001, anti-personnel assault cannon. You might want to take cover.
This one shouldn't be too bad. Just avoid the cannon. If you can.
Thank you, friends. Your efforts have yielded some fantastic data. Now, where did I put... Oh, there it is. Woo! Isn't it beautiful? I call it the Magnificent Aerial Command Unit.
Should range be on the head?
I would say so. Let the melee take care of the ads. Alright, remember all the mechanics, and let's get this done. And, yeah. Kill him at the same time.
Glorious glory. I present you with
If you range, focus on the head.
07
Gotcha.
TRON.
Oh god. DPS, don't attack bottom. Do not. Get the other two to where they die at the same time. And we're gonna have to let it reset.
What happened?
The middle didn't die quick. The other middle and head didn't die quick enough. So they already focused down the bottom too much. It's just like the totems in Alter the Zone.
Right.
Exact same mechanic. God. So I don't know how I lived through that. No! Oh!
Oh shit, that hurts really hard.
Yeah. That's why it's like I don't know how I don't know how I lived through it the first time. Alright. Slow down on the head, start focusing on the middle and bottom. Not attack the head. Do not.
Nobody's on the head.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, this is so close.
Alright. Gotta take out the bottom. Take out the skull. And you got it. Great
Nice.
job, guys. First try.
It would appear that I made a slight miscalculation. I allowed my mind to be corrupted by that fiend in the prison, overriding my primary directive. All systems seem to be functional now. Clear.
Oh gosh, all this loot. Well, I already have that actually. 365.
Yeah.
Tiana, that's what you gave me earlier. Got the
Oh,
same
no
one.
kidding.
Yeah.
That's funny. I think that was like a 6% downgrade for me.
Where do we go now?
Trying to see.
Walkway or conservatory?
Conservatory is probably a good one.
Golganer, lend me your strength. Grant my... The Veil of Winter will protect you, champion.
Your servant calls for your blessing.
Now for the fun bosses. Also, I forgot I had that cauldron flask. So I just used that second one. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a thing. So call out when you're going to interrupt that, so we don't have all of us interrupting at the same time. And since, like he said, it's a fast cast, as soon as you see it pop up, call it out and interrupt. Or interrupt and call it out. Whichever works better. Damn. If you're able to dispel, let's try dispelling some of these debuffs. Just be reading a journal and then you hear some noise and you find out there's a whole group coming towards you. Damn, we can't break that mind control.
a cool door.
It is. I feel like this place is bigger than usual too.
Yeah.
Like the size of it, I remember things a little bit smaller than this.
Are you guys in Ulduar?
Yeah. Doing our guild run through it. Not a guild run per se, but we got pretty lucky, found a pretty chill group right when we were about to queue up for it. And
Is it scaled to 20?
huh?
Is it scaled up to 120?
No, we're scaled down to 80.
Okay.
Yeah, we always get scaled down because for them to scale up a raid is a pain.
It'd be a lot harder to do.
Yeah, so they scale us down. But anyone level 80 plus should be able to theoretically do it. Oh, so Wesley, you know how last night it was taking me forever to get there?
Yeah.
So all I had to do was go out of atmosphere and then I could quantum drive right to it.
Oh wow.
Yeah. I was like, well, okay.
Could you have found it on the surface if you kept going?
Oh yeah. It would take forever,
Do you
but
mean to pull the boss?
don't think so. It
Okay,
should have
well, we're
not
good.
been pulled. Yeah, I'll stay dead too.
We releasing?
Looks like it. We're gonna need to pull those groups probably up.
Can somebody keep their mount up here? I can't get on my mount for some reason.
Yeah. Here, hop on mine. Well, yeah.
Potential customer. Glad I could help.
Conservatory of Life. Wait. How did you just get that achievement, Sonal?
I don't know. What did I get? I didn't even notice it.
That's random.
Snakes. Why did it have to be snakes? That comes from Gundrak.
Oh, my wife is on playing right now on her character, and she's
Oh,
know,
and
we
it's the
have
same
two-
Battle.net. Just different
Yeah,
WoW
we have
accounts.
Yeah, we have two accounts with the same battle.
Gotcha.
I got that achievement almost to the day 10 years ago.
I got it in 2015.
2015.
My mage would have had it back in 09. This Kota got it in 15.
Is there any benefit to having two accounts on the same battle.net?
All achievements are linked together.
Oh.
So
Yeah, we can share mounts too. So if I get
Oh,
get
wow.
a mount, she can use it too.
yep.
Maybe my girlfriend and I should have done that.
That sounds pretty dope.
Yeah, you could have done it, and then everything would be shared that is shared across your characters.
Well, damn. It's too late now because I already bought her the game, so.
Yeah, but it's probably better because if you were to do it the same Battle.net account, you wouldn't have got that boost.
True. I am having fun leveling a paladin. Even though I already have one.
Reduce ones to level because they can just pull their.
Probably gonna have to pull groups close to the stairs, I'm assuming. I remember a lot of guild raids wiped on this boss back in Wrath. Raising. Name Recluse, can you come over to the other side of that? I can't heal you guys from here.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, good. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Oh,
Defiance. A law of mortality.
Dalion, for some reason, I see you mounted.
don't know why. Definitely not mounted.
Defiance. A law of mortality.
I think I was slightly lagging for a second. That's what happened.
Gotcha.
The black blood of Lothar courses through me. I am unstoppable. Defiance. A law of
Are we not doing damage?
Summoning. We're missing something. I just can't figure out what it is right now. We are doing damage to him. I feel like something heals him though.
The black blood of Lothar courses through me. I am unstoppable.
My mana is low. Not enough.
Oh, where's the vapors?
I need
He healed back up again.
Yep.
not enough mana.
you need to kill the vapor so I can get mana back. Oh, thank God.
Run away with Mark on the... Yeah, let's just wipe.
Yeah, too many people are dead. So we cannot stack up or get close to each other. We really do need to be about 10, range 10 away.
Yeah.
I can't remember what exactly is healing him, but it's something about that. Let me look.
You thought to stand before the legions of death and survive.
Oh, it's the Mork. When anyone is hit by it, it heals them. So if you're stacked and you have the Mork or you're too close to the person that's Morked, he gets fully healed again.
I am unstoppable. You thought to stand before
Can I die?
the legions of death and survive.
There we go.
You thought to stand before the legions of death and survive.
We're not going to release.
I don't know. Don't release yet. I don't think so.
It says somebody used res for master. Red.
Yeah, we have to release. They didn't take it. Yep, if you have DBM, type in /range 10, and I'll tell you if there's anyone within 10 meters of you, and you want to make sure you move away from them.
That makes it kind of hard for the melee.
It should. I don't think that debuff will go to melee. If it does, all they have to do is 1 out.
Conservatory.
Yep.
How about that? I got another one just now.
Yeah. Is she not in the guild?
Yeah, she is in the guild. She has a character in the guild. I don't know if this tune is.
Oh, okay. Probably not, since the achievements aren't popping up. Yeah, I didn't even know achievements will count Balnet account wide like that until Sienna was getting achievements on his second account.
Yeah, on Duddit.
Yeah, and I was like, what? That was the first time I ever heard of that happen, being a
Yeah,
thing.
got two computers, right? Sit here playing one with one hand and one with the other.
No, I run both on the same computer.
Yeah, right. You can just switch back and forth.
Yep, 2 monitors.
So, since I'm a paladin, I can go in melee range and not worry about getting the mark. Because I heal better anyway, closer to the target.
That's the thing with paladins?
Yeah, that's our mastery. Um, increases healing done based on the proximity to your target.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah, so um, for dungeon ones, paladins are supposed to have more mastery than anything else. Rage is a little bit different, but pretty much, if you're healing as a paladin, be as close as you can to your targets. You get more healing off. Huh. A boss that's immune to taunt.
Yeah, isn't Zool like that?
Yeah, Zul's fight's a little different though. If WoW were to put in some of the DBM commands, that would be awesome.
Herald a new age of suffering.
What a-
The black blood of Lothal courses through me. I am unstoppable.
Doing a little bit about staying spread out. Yep.
Defiance. The law of mortality.
God. I'm gonna have to spread out wherever I am.
The black blood of Lord Sauron courses through me.
Oh.
I am unstoppable.
He's getting healed again.
Yeah. Someone's too close. I do need that.
Why are we
faithful.
moving? I thought we didn't have to move.
We might have to in some cases.
I'm out of range.
As soon as I see another vapor, I need to go get it. I'm almost out of mana. Out of mana.
I need to get closer.
Oh.
You thought just the black blood of Lord Sauron of death courses through me.
Ay ay ay.
Unstoppable.
God.
I mean, this isn't that hard. Why?
Don't you get mana back for killing the vapors?
Yeah, you have to stand in the green puddle.
So shouldn't some of us be focusing more on the things that make more puddles?
Alright, they're easy to focus down, so we just focus it down when people need mana.
Seemed like every time I moved, I was getting next to somebody. It was kind of hard to move around for a minute.
It is going to be hard to move in this one.
You thought just that the Lord Sauron legions of death will survive.
God, he got healed again.
Unstoppable.
Don't. Don't go anywhere near me. Hey, if I keep getting it, I can stay in this corner all day long.
The black blood of Lord Sauron courses through me.
I need to.
Unstoppable.
Oh, God. I need mana. I need to get one of the. I need one of the vapors outside the room.
Defiance. The law of mortality.
My mana is low.
God.
The black blood of Lord Sauron courses through me. I am unstoppable. You thought to stand before the legions
Jen, are you talking about why I was asking why it was being kited? Well, it just seems the problem with the range is that when he's moved, we all have to move to compensate to get in range to target him, and that's causing people to run into each other.
Yeah, but if they have DBM on slash range 10, it should be telling you you're too close and then you can move out of range.
Well, yeah.
Half the time it was nowhere to go, really. And either way I moved, I was getting near some.
Yeah, that would happen as well.
Why is it you guys can pull up your repair mount and I can't?
I honestly don't know. Because as long as you're outside, you should be able to pull it up.
If I go over the mount, it says ground mounts are not allowed here.
Then you're in a... Well, where are you at?
Right now I'm at base camp.
I don't know. You should be able to. That's weird.
Yeah, I see everybody else doing it and I can't do it.
Huh. Alright, thanks for coming along, Recluse. Thanks. Have a good night.
Should I switch to heals, you think?
How many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4. We're at 17. Nah, we don't need another heal.
Okay.
One healer pull 5 people. This, like they were saying, this might actually be better with less people. Just because you don't run into so much. So we might do it. God, I wish I had snacks right now. Oh, I might have ice cream. Oh! You should see my cat, he's just laying under the tree. He's just hiding right behind it, laying around the pole. Let me know if they're about to start. Okay, I'm back. Oh, how you guys feeling?
Pretty good. A little tired, but we're so close to the end.
Oh yeah, we'll get there. Oh, Milkos is on.
I feel like we're a little short on DPS. We only have 9.
No, that's about right. 2
Oh,
tanks,
okay.
4 healers, 9 DPS. We probably have. Well, since we're at 17, we're kind of in the middle between 3 and 4 healers, so.
Right. Oh yeah, I might run and go to the bank and get some legendaries.
Yeah, if you have any legendaries, that'd be a good idea. They should walk. Legion legendaries. I think I destroyed all mine. They were too easy to get. I was like,
Ugh,
I ain't keeping them.
I couldn't do that.
Legendaries before Legion, I would never destroy, but Legion, there was just too many. Because my bank's pretty much almost full.
Let me know if they're about to pull,
I will.
because I'm gonna need a summon Mac.
I'm gonna go ahead and give you a summon now, and then you
Okay,
can
good idea.
accept it before the summon portal goes down. 6, can you click portal, please? Never mind. Yep.
Got
Portal
it.
went down right when I started that.
Nice. Good call.
It's too far away.
So what happens is when people with Mark of the Faceless, if 2 of them come close together, is that what causes him to reheal?
No, so what causes him to reheal is if you have Mark of the Faceless and someone comes within 10 yards of you, that causes him to heal.
Ah, okay. So if you see somebody with it, you need to stay away from them, and if you have it, you need to stay away from everybody.
Yep.
That's what I thought, but I just wanted to make sure.
Oh yeah. So it's good to ask questions.
Yeah, this guy's going to be hard to take down if he keeps healing up.
Oh yeah. Especially with the fact that there's no mana regen except for the vapors. If you had mana regen, we could go on for quite a while.
Okay, I'll come back.
Alright. What'd you get?
It's got some of my Legion legendaries, but it doesn't look like they're better.
Well, stat-wise, it might not show you the downscale stats, does it?
I think it does, yeah.
Well, the reason we wear them is for the abilities.
Oh, I see.
Now, Wrath of Lich King legendaries should be better than what we have.
Right.
But does the abilities work on it?
That I couldn't tell you.
If you put it on and it's green, it works.
Yep.
Nice. God, Apollo, why you got drool all over me? Dang.
I don't know, I'm just gonna leave them off.
You sure?
Yeah, cause, well, what do you call it? The weapons don't work.
Yeah, weapons wouldn't. Well, no, they don't. Yeah, they wouldn't. Because they took out artifact weapons. Well, the abilities, anyway. Well, no, would they? I don't know. I haven't looked at an artifact weapon in a while.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna try the cloak and the helm. See how that goes.
Yeah, who knows? It might be better.
Because the helm gives me void form increases your spell damage dealt by additional 3% and increases your vampiric embrace healing by, oh, well, that's really gonna affect healing, 250%. And then the cape, your shadow word pain damage has a chance to increase. Do I even have shadow word? Yeah, I have shadow word. I was thinking of death. Has a chance to increase the damage of your next shadow word death by 100%. Well, I don't even have shadow word death anymore. Okay, so these are not good. Because none of the abilities will help me.
Oh, because they're more for healing.
No, it's just, well, those two that I just read off, they're for DPS, but they're for spells that don't exist anymore.
Why are they still in the legendaries?
Well, because back then they existed.
I know, but I mean,
I don't know.
because usually if it gets removed from the game, they remove everything about it.
I might have a talent that gets rid of them.
Ah. That would make more sense.
The black blood of Ulduar courses through me. I am unstoppable.
That's what?
Ugh.
Who got it?
Yeah, Jesus. Ugh, there it goes again.
You thought to stand before the legions of death and survive.
And again.
Black blood of
Yeah, but too close to the people that have it.
the legions of death and Survive. Unstoppable.
Do the tanks really have to move him that much?
Yeah, it's
That
got to be
sucks.
moved. It doesn't matter if any of you guys have it, just make sure you get away from everyone else if anyone is close to you.
I mean, I'm just staying away from everyone at all times.
Hey, that's a good thing too. Yeah. Someone got it. That was melee, I believe, when we were moving him, because that's what killed me so fast.
The black blood of Lord Sauron courses through me.
And we were all grouped together right there, so it full healed the boss.
Unstoppable. The black blood of Lord Sauron courses through me. I am unstoppable.
At least I'm dead, I can call out who gets it.
Yeah. He's healing.
Who has it?
Mortality.
We survived it.
You got it, Nim.
Yeah, I'm moving far away.
You were actually decent where you were at.
I know. I just don't want to take a risk.
Gotcha. You just got to watch the people that you're coming close to, because you almost got
Yeah.
too close to someone.
I saw it.
The legions of death and survive. The black blood of Lord Sauron courses through
That
me.
druid has it.
I am unstoppable. Defiance.
If you guys can die pretty quick, I have a Wes, and I can mass Wes. So I've got 30 seconds before this thing wears off. So now I'll just feign death. I think it works on bosses, right?
Defiance.
Well, I died anyway, so
Yeah, I saw right when I was saying that.
I was trying for it, but I died.
Gotcha. 10 seconds. I'm not gonna able to do this Wes. 3.
You thought you
Got it. Just in time.
Nice.
Resing. Thank you for that, thank you for that.
How kind of you.
This was a lot easier when I came in solo.
Yeah, I mean, you're not in time walking. Oh. Okay. I didn't even check the overall data. Oh. Did you know that?
What?
The Shadowcrass puddles benefit Wayne casters.
Oh, no, I did not know that.
Yeah, neither did I. Oh.
It's too far.
Doing great, guys. In goals. Alright, I need a vape boost. I gotta find a vape pool.
The black blood lots out. Courses through me.
There's 2 that are open.
Yep, getting one now.
Unstoppable.
God, don't come close to me. Don't come close to me.
You would not just end the people in the legions of
Oh, fuck.
survive.
I'm out of range.
I haven't seen it go on melee yet. It might be melee's slightly too far away.
Maybe.
I can't say for sure though.
The black blood lots out. Courses through me.
So now,
Trying to get away.
you're doing good. You're doing good. I want to keep right next to this boss. I don't want that debuff. It's the only time I got it so far is when I was far away. Yeah, if you can, I don't know if it's on cooldown, but where's up, Nim? Awesome.
Thank you, thank you. Okay.
The black blood lots out. Courses through me.
Now on Sun Owl again.
Yep, I got it again. So I think I'm away from everybody.
I think so. Oh, I need a puddle now. I hate going for puddles.
Oh, right there, right there. Careful. That was scary.
Yeah, that could have ended so badly. Oh, can only one person get the puddle at a time?
I don't know.
The black blood lots out. Courses through me.
So now you just keep getting it,
I
but that's
know,
fine.
I'm trying to stay away from her. Somebody's coming toward.
Okay, it's off you now.
Got a little bit of health back.
You're too far away for us to heal.
Whoa! the
Fuck!
guy-
No!
You got it.
No! God. It's okay. Wasn't terrible.
Courses through me.
Damn, I got it again.
Hey, I better you get it, so cause no one's near you. I need a puddle. Where's a puddle? Damn, no puddle.
I can't believe this.
Attack, I guess. Yep. Got this guy. Oh, great, thank God.
Finally.
Great job. Oh. The 1 second I look away from the screen is
Right.
when I got it. It's for 1 second.
Oh, there's no trash in here?
So they, nah, not really.
Thought there was.
They'll spawn when the boss fight starts. Dang, Jen, on your healing done. Beat mine in that last fight. I think that's the last fight. Yeah.
How do I turn off this range check?
Just type in /range.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're using mine.
Hey, with that /range command, are you able to modify, like, is the syntax to modify 10 yards?
Are you talking to me?
Anybody that knows about the DBM range function.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, all it did for me was when I did /range and 10, I could see anybody. You know, I had a little thing on my screen and I could see anybody that came within that.
Oh, you just say /range space and a number value, and then that sets the range.
Right.
Right, and anybody that gets within, say if you set it for 10, anybody gets within 10 yards of you, their name will pop up on your screen.
Cool.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about it.
Yeah, it worked pretty well.
Welcome. All good. Got 13 in Discord, missing a few more.
See how many people we got? 17?
Yeah, minus Wesley because he's not in our weight group.
Okay.
So.
I've got push to talk off, and I'm gonna leave it off just so that way I can talk. This is Kozel, by the way.
Sounds good. This is Dalion.
Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I see 17 names. Okay. Alright, Yaxaron. Alright, so we have all the keepers active, so I'm gonna go over that first. The first one being Freya. The big thing that she does is she puts sanity wells around the room, big green light beams on the ground. You stand in them. It will restore your sanity back up to full the longer you stay in it. Sanity is a debuff that you will see on your list of debuffs during the fight. If your sanity reaches 0 during this fight, you'll be mind controlled and we'll have to kill you. So there are a number of mechanics that will cause you to lose sanity over the course of the fight, and I'll go over those later. The second one is Hodir. Hodir increases our damage done by 10% and reduces our damage taken by 20%. And Hodir can also save a target from fatal damage, kind of like a Final Stand type mechanic. Memoron increases our damage done, increases our movement speed by 20%, which will help us out in the brain phase. And his other ability, I'm not too sure. I think he puts a debuff on certain mobs, like I think tentacles and stuff. The tentacle ads, I think he might put that. I think he puts that on them, and then yeah, Serenite-based creatures. So he debuffs the tentacles, makes them do less damage, and basically hurts us less. Thorim increases our damage done by 10%, increases our health. And Thorim occasionally does damage to ads during the fight. So each one of the keepers increases our damage done by 10%. So, right off the bat, we're starting with 40% increased damage, and then the random other buffs that they give us. So this first phase, we're going to deal with Sarah and her little clouds. So when we go inside, we're all just going to go into the middle. And what's going to happen is ads are going to spawn from those green clouds, because I'm sure you guys have probably soloed this in regular mode. We're 120, we can solo this. So, if we stand in the green clouds, they'll spawn ads. And what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to kill the ads on top of Sarah, because the ads will explode and they will reduce her health to 0, and then that will start the actual boss fight. However, we don't want to step into a whole bunch of clouds recklessly, because this is time walking, so that might kill us. So if we're only dealing with 1 or 2 ads at a time, we might be okay to step in like one cloud, and that'll be the tank's decision to kind of look at the raid and see where our health is at. If we're okay to have another ad, that'll be their call to make. The only things those ads do when they spawn is they do a dark volley, and it's a healing debuff that applies to, I think, either several targets or the entire raid. And
people nearby.
Oh, people nearby. Okay. And then when they die, they explode. They deal shadow damage to the whole raid. While that's going on, Sarah's got her own buffs that she does. The first one being Sarah's Fervor. She'll increase random players' damage by 20%, but they'll also increase their damage taken by 100%. So be wary of that. She also has Sarah's Blessing, heals a friendly target, but also causes them to take 23k shadow damage over 20 seconds. So they'll need some spot healing when they have that debuff on them. And I'm not sure if any of these debuffs are dispellable. I think they're all red debuffs, so they can't be dispelled. And then the last thing is Sarah's Anger. She'll put that on melee DPS. It inflicts shadow damage for 12 seconds every 3 seconds, but it'll increase their physical damage done. And if you want an achievement, you can /kiss Sarah if you have Sarah's Anger on you. Just a little side note. So that's the first phase. Second phase will happen once she reaches 0% health. Yoxeron will pop up, and that's when we will have our insanity debuff. That's when the insanity starts. So Sarah will go into Valkyrie form, and she will occasionally blast people, and that will deal damage and reduce their sanity by 9%. And she'll do that to random players. It's instant. There's no way to avoid it. You just got to eat it. The next important thing she does is Brain Link. She will link 2 people together, and those 2 people need to stand close together They'll be connected by a beam, and if you are close enough together, the beam will stay like a greenish, yellowish, whitish color. And if you are too far away, the beam will turn red. You will take damage, and you will lose 2% sanity every second. And I'm reading in the journal it's 20 yards. So if you're further than 20 yards from your brain link partner, you will start to lose sanity. So you don't want to be near them. Other thing she does is Malady of the Mind. It's kind of like the Warlock's, what's that spell? The one that horrifies you. Fuck, what's it called? Is that really what it's called? Mortal Coil, that's what it's called. Thank you, the one Warlock in the raid. It's kind of like the Mortal Coil. You'll be horrified for 4 seconds. You cannot dispel it. When that person is done being horrified, what's going to happen is if anyone is near that person 10 yards, when that horrify is done on that target, it will jump to another person. So whoever gets horrified, we need to make sure we're away from them so we don't also get horrified, so that way it doesn't jump around constantly. And if you are affected by the Mortal Coil spell, you will lose 3% sanity. And then occasionally she will she will do Death Ray, where she'll put 4 beams from herself outside Yoxeron's bubble, and then they'll rotate in a circle. So just avoid that, and you won't take damage from that. Actually, I think it'll kill you, if I'm being honest. It doesn't say how much damage it does, so I'm just going to assume it kills you. Alright, so that's Sarah in phase 2. Now I'm going to talk about the crushers, or the tentacles. The first one being the crusher tentacle. When that one spawns, it's the biggest one. The tank needs to get over there ASAP and pick it up and make sure they're near it, so that way it doesn't start doing raid damage.
Hello?
Hey, what's going on? I don't think that one's the highest priority on the list, though. The top priority is the Constrictor Tentacle. It's going to spawn on a random player and grab them. So DPS need to switch to Constrictor Tentacles ASAP and kill them. But they don't really have a whole lot of health. We just have to make sure we deal with that quickly. The second priority is the Corruptor Tentacle, and they do a whole load of stuff that's not fun. They have a poison effect, they have a disease effect, they have a magic effect, and they have a curse that they all put on people. The Draining Poison, it deals damage and it drains your mana, so it has to be dispelled. Black Plague is a disease that has to be dispelled. It will stun you periodically. Apathy reduces your movement speed and your casting speed. It's a magic debuff, has to be dispelled. And Curse of Doom is a curse debuff. It needs to be dispelled, and it will deal about 8,000 shadow damage after 12 seconds. And much like the original Doom spell, I'm not sure if it spawns an ad if it kills you. Alright, so that's the tentacles, and that's Sarah in phase 2. The only other thing going on is Yoxeron's brain. Every couple of minutes, he will open portals to his mind, and we will need to assign a group of people to go in there and deal with that. What's going to happen in there is there's going to be ads that we have to kill, and there will be laughing skulls. Now, the laughing skulls cast something called Lunatic Gaze, so if you are too close to a laughing skull, it will cast Lunatic Gaze on you. However, if you turn away from it, you put your back to it, it will not cast Lunatic Gaze on you, and you will not lose any sanity. You will lose 2% sanity if the laughing skulls that are floating around in his brain are casting Lunatic Gaze on you. Once all the ads are dead in the brain area, the door to his actual brain will be unlocked, and that group of people will need to go in there and DPS his brain. In order to push it into phase 3, you have to push his brain to 30% health. So once that happens, we'll go into phase 3, and we'll still have sanity, but his bubble will be shattered, and there will be no more brain phases, so everybody will be outside, the bubble will be gone, and we'll be able to fight Yoxeron directly.
Real quick about Lunatic Gaze, I think it's less that how close you are to them, because it actually is a pretty long range just if you're facing them.
Yeah.
But even then, like, the cone is really wide, and I don't know, I think if you haven't been in there before, it can be really hard.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
So people, like, don't be afraid to literally, like, walk backwards.
Yeah, if you're really unsure about, if you're not familiar with how that mechanic works with those skulls inside the brain, your best bet is to either backpedal and keep your back towards them, or strafe with your back to them, until you figure out, what it is. I think there's not really much to do with tanking until the last phase. Oh yeah, in second phase, you're picking up Crusher Tentacles. Those are the ones you're picking up, the biggest ones. That way they don't fucking, kill us. Because I think if nobody's in range of them, they either get a damage buff, or they actually damage the entire raid.
Hey, can you go over sanity real quick again? Like I said, I just got in, so I remember doing this like years ago. And
yeah, no problem.
But I was healer at that time. I never.
Yeah, so sanity. Real quick, sanity is going to happen in phase 2 when Yoxeron actually comes up from the pool, and pretty much almost every mechanic in here is going to reduce your sanity if you're either hit by it or if you don't deal with it properly enough. If you look at your debuffs, you'll start with 100 stacks of sanity, and if you end up losing that debuff, you will go insane. You'll become mind controlled, and then we have to kill you. Or maybe we might not even be able to kill you. I think you get like lifesteal and stuff too, and you become like super strong. It sucks. However, Freya has her ability. She has green lights around the room. If you get low on sanity, stand in them for a little while and let your sanity regenerate up to 100 again.
Okay, so just keep going into that, and then just on second phase, go pick up the Crusher Tentacles.
Yeah, your priority in the second phase will be holding on to the Crusher Tentacles.
What about going into the brain? Who's going to do that?
It can either be, it has to be, I don't think we need DPS, or I don't think we need tanks in the brain.
Yeah, I don't remember doing it with a tank before either, so.
Yeah, I don't think we need a tank. I think we can just do it with, I think it's like 4... Here, just stay out here.
Focus your anger and hatred on his minions.
Alright, well, we'll just die while I'm still talking about this.
I don't think he'll come through, will he?
I mean, he'll come through the door, and then it'll probably reset, maybe.
Apparently not. He's still ill.
Damn, he don't give a shit. Let's go further, I guess.
Yeah, just probably. Back
yeah, try and drag it further. See if it'll come further, and then reset. Who knows? Yeah, so let's try for this first attempt. Let's do one healer, and let's do like 4 DPS. How many DPS we have?
We've got
10,
9,
11, 9. I can count.
Yeah, I got 4 healers, 9 DPS.
Yeah, we can just sit here and let this wipe us. Yeah, so let's do. I don't really care who goes into the.
Oh, you supported me in.
Yep, me too. Quick death at least.
Yeah. I don't really care who goes into the brain. I do know that I want those people to be in their own group in the UI, and then I would prefer melee or like having long casters in there, like long spell casters in there is not very optimal in terms of trying to DPS the brain down. So like our demon hunters, our monks, our hunters, I don't know how many of those we have.
So those guardians that just spawned right there, I noticed they kept spawning. Do we need to pick them up, the tanks?
Yeah, so in that first phase, they're going to spawn from the green clouds that are swirling around the room. They need to be tanked in the middle. That way they blow up on top of Sarah, and that will reduce her health for the first phase. Yeah, and if you touch the clouds, they're gonna spawn an ad. So we're gonna try and avoid touching the clouds unless we're like on top of it, you know, and we're killing the ads real quick. Then you guys can step on a cloud or two. You and the other tank can.
If when they look like they're about to die, melee run out of range, so you're not hit by the Shadow Nova limit.
Yeah, because that's gonna hurt a lot.
Yeah, make us healers work more too.
See what kind of DPS do we have? We got 2 Demon Hunters, Death Knight Monk, 2 Hunters.
Demon Hunters would be awesome zipping around in the brain room.
Yeah, the Demon Hunters and the Monks, or Demon Hunters, let's do it just like that. Let's have the 2 Hunters, the 2 Demon Hunters, the Monk, and do we need a healer in there? All attacks against you cause 60% of the damage take to the attacker as well. Okay, yeah. So the 2 Hunters, the 2 Demon Hunters, the 1 Monk, and then let's 1 healer. Just 1 healer.
Not it.
Whichever healer. The portals are going to spawn all around Yogg-Saron's bubble. So you can click any one of them. Alright, so we'll do that. So if we can move, let's do, if we can move them all into one group. The 2 Hunters, let's just do the 1 Demon Hunter and try that. Tiana, the 2 Hunters are 1 Monk DPS and whichever healer, let's put them all in group 3. Or group 2, whichever one. And we'll just do 5 people instead of 6. So I'll stay out. Yeah, that looks good. I like that. We'll try that way. Alright, so that will be our brain group. And brain group, if one of the hunters has a lust pet or a lust ability, when you guys get to the brain, lust on it. Because the sooner we can get that brain down, the sooner we can get out of phase 2. Phase 2 is like probably the worst phase.
Okay, I have Thok. He has it. I can put him on.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yeah, I got a question about something you said earlier. When we get the brain connection thing, we're supposed to stay close together. Is that correct?
Yes, brain link, you want to stay within 20 yards, and the beam that connects you to the other player will change colors depending on whether you're close enough or not. So if you're too far apart, it will turn red, and if you're close enough, it will stay a whitish yellow color.
Okay, got it.
And then also, if you're too far away, you'll start taking damage. You'll start losing sanity, which is very noticeable. So brain's down. When the brain gets down, it's going to force that entire brain group out of Yogg-Saron, and then the bubble's going to go down, and Yogg-Saron will be attackable. So during that phase, there will be immortal guardians that spawn, and they do not die. However, we do need to DPS them down so that way they don't do a whole bunch of damage to the tanks, because their damage is based on their health percent. So when their health is high, they're going to do a lot of damage. The only other things that happen during that phase is from Yogg-Saron. He does 2 things. His first thing is Lunatic Gaze, which is the same thing as in the brain with those skulls. So Lunatic Gaze, he's actually going to do a cast timer for Lunatic Gaze, and everybody just needs to turn around and face away from Yogg-Saron. As long as you're facing away from Yogg-Saron, you won't take damage and you won't lose sanity. The other thing he does is he casts Shadow Beacon. The Shadow Beacon is going to heal up the Immortal Guardians, I believe. And he casts that on a random player. I believe he'll probably end up casting it on the tanks. Because they're the ones tanking the ads. But regardless of that, if you end up with the Shadow Beacon, just try and stay away from those Immortal Guardians, because it will heal them. and then they will start to deal more damage again. The immortal guardians won't die, and they will spawn one by one. So towards the end of the fight, there's probably going to be a good handful of immortal guardians, probably about 5 or 6 of them. And if they are not DPS down to 1 health, then they're going to be doing a lot of damage to the tanks. And that's it for the last phase. Just the Lunatic Gaze, the ads, and the Shadow Beacon. Really, the big phase that is probably going to give us the most trouble is the second phase with all of Sarah's abilities and all of the tentacles and stuff. But that's also why we have the keepers, and that's so. Are there any other questions?
Yeah, just one thing about the brain room. When we go into that, we'll see a brain or something. We click on.
So when you go into the brain room, you're gonna see the first thing you're probably gonna see is a bunch of other NPCs. Because I think there's 3 different rooms. There's the Stormwind throne room. There's one of the torture rooms in Icecrown Citadel, and then there's one more. I can't think of it off the top of my head. You look at my achievements. Wormrest Temple. Yeah, that's the one. Thank you. The bottom level of Wormrest Temple. So when you go into one of those 3 rooms, you're going to see a bunch of attackable NPCs. And when you attack them, they're going to turn into tentacles, and they should go down pretty quick. And then when you kill all of those NPCs, then the wall is going to drop, and the brain is going to be in the second room.
Okay, and when do I hit the lust, or in this case, it's called primal rage on my pit?
Right, so you want to hit the lust. Once all of you guys get on that brain and start attacking it, you can hit that lust.
Okay.
Because if you guys can get it down to 30% one shot, that would be amazing. Because then you wouldn't have to do another brain.
Yeah, I think this will make a lot more sense once we see it.
Yeah, it usually does. Yeah, the brain room might sound confusing, but it's pretty straightforward once you go into.
Okay, I'm just as long as I can see when to go into it, that's all.
Yeah.
I think we'll call it out too. There'll be some portals that appear, and I'm sure someone on Discord will say it.
Yeah, if somebody could call it out, that'd be great.
Yeah, because you're only going to have a limited time to click on that portal, but it should be plenty enough time to get into it.
Yeah. Damn, I just disconnected.
I was gonna say, just give me a tank ads, tank this or tank that, and I'll get on. Just 2 words real quick, and I'll get on it.
Yeah, and I don't have push to talk on, so that way I can talk through it as we're going through it, and so you might hear a lot of my clicking, but you should hear my voice over everything, and I'll call stuff out as it's happening, and we'll just see what happens.
Okay, sounds good.
So when we start this though,
Boromir, you're not going into the brain room, right?
No, I'm talking more like when we're on phase 1, phase 2.
Okay. Sorry.
Like, hey, just say tank ads or something like that. If I'm missing something, just call it.
Yeah, so we'll do a ready check here, and when we start this fight, we're all gonna go like into the liquid area where Sarah is.
Yeah, if you can hold off DPSing for like 1 second too, and let us pick them up, that'd be great. Because don't they come out at once?
They come out one at a time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then extra are gonna come out if people are running into the cloud vapors. That's gonna force extra ads to spawn. And they might spawn at an increased rate, but if our DPS is high enough, it shouldn't be too big of a deal.
Yeah, just remember the gas vapors do move around, so make sure it's not moving into you.
Yeah, the vapors do move around, so people want to try and actively avoid them because the only people I do want running into the vapors are the tanks if they feel like they can handle another ad at that point in time. So that's for them to decide.
Will the vapors eventually go away?
Yes, the vapors go away when phase 2 starts.
Okay.
And what we're going to want to do in phase 2 is we're going to want to start. Let's say we all start over in the area where Freya is, and then we're going to move clockwise as we're looking at the boss room right now. So we're going to move clockwise around the room, and we need to kind of move as a group. That way we can stay together and handle the mechanics while we're running around trying to kill tentacles.
Freya, then Thorum, and then move on.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought Avnar was AFK during the whole explanation. I was like, oh no.
It's alright. I'll be talking. So, yeah, everyone's ready. Yeah, we just run in. Make sure you're at least up here so that we don't get closed out. I see everybody up here. We can start. All right, let's go. Everybody, make your way to the middle. There's a puddle right there towards the middle, so just kind of.
Well.
See how we force another one to spawn right there. And another one. There's 2 vapors like right there.
Yep, let's be careful, and there's one coming towards us.
We get those ads a little bit closer to Sarah. Just that way. Yeah, it does a lot of damage right there.
Oh,
wow.
Oh. Oh. There goes my buffs.
That was interesting.
That's one way to do phase 1.
Well, the thing is we only needed 1 ad.
Yeah, we just got, basically, we cannot step in any of those vapors until that.
Why is this fight moving so fast?
Somebody want to click? Oh, it's just me.
No, it's a white. Don't even worry
No,
about it.
No, I was just saying if someone wants to see what it looks like inside the brain room.
Oh.
It's a good opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting. That was a very fast-paced fight. Okay, so it only took 1 ad to get Sarah from 100 to 0. So let's avoid those clouds and just kill that first ad. And then as soon as Yaxaron popped up, he opened up portals. So
yeah, I think that's.
I guess
they must have sped it up.
Yeah. Let's just make sure that portal group is ready to go. I guess basically right when he spawns, because that was really quick.
Let's have a backup portal person in case one of them dies.
I can be a backup portal person. If that happens. Don't go past that gold line. That'll trigger the boss fight until everybody gets here. Yeah, I did not expect 1 ad to force the phase, and then we ended up with like 5 or 6 other ads because everybody was standing in the cloud that I was saying not to stand in.
Yeah, I don't know who was standing in the clouds, but we were trying to talk. A lot of ads.
Yeah, I was like, there's a cloud, there's a cloud, there's a cloud, and like it just kept happening.
Yeah, they've nerfed threat quite a bit too. Now the tanks have to taunt quite a bit. I used to just have to drop D&D on my DK, and I'd pick everything up, drop that, and hit a blood boil. Boom, I had everything.
Yeah, so it looks like when we start this, we try this again. We just get the 1 ad, bring it down, get it near Sarah so it can blow up, and it should get Sarah in 1 shot. It looks like.
Possibly might take 2, but either way, it should be a lot quicker.
Yeah, I didn't expect that to be that fast.
I didn't either.
I'm used to soloing it, outside of time walking, and you gotta.
And it takes forever.
Yeah, you gotta sit there and twiddle your thumbs. It takes so long. Yeah, when you come in, if you're looking for the transporter, you should be able to just transport Prison of Yogg-Saron.
Oh, there it is.
It's okay. Good exercise.
Alright, do a ready check and give it another go. reminded me of Karazhan chest, or the chest event before they fixed it. You know, and all the enemy pieces would move in like 2 seconds. You know, like
Oh yeah.
solo. Yeah, like I wasn't able to solo it anymore for no reason. They had to hotfix it again. All right, we're good to go. Everybody, get into the room. We'll start the fight. Just start moving. All right, so that first one with the light glowing around it, that's where the ad's coming from.
Yep.
Everybody else should be not touching the clouds at all. Avoid them like the plague. Here's the first ad. We'll see what happens with this one. When it gets low, start to bring it closer to Sarah. I know we need the space for now to try and avoid the clouds.
Ooh, we got quite a few.
We got 2 actually closing in on us. Watch out for those.
We got that second one spawning. We got a third one spawning. All right, okay, we're good. Everybody move out. We're actually going to start here, right here where we are right now. We'll just start here, and we're going to move clockwise, so that is to the left. Let's get this ad down.
Yep.
There's a constrictor. There's a constrictor. Alright, let's start moving to the left. There's a corruptor tentacle. Portal group, go ahead. Let's start moving this way, everybody else. We need interrupts on this corruptor tentacle.
6 and now make sure to click on the portal.
Constrictor?
Get the
I'll see the portal.
The portals are gone now.
Yeah, that was where you wanted to go for the brain.
You can interrupt and stun these corruptor tentacles. We need to interrupt them as much as possible. Those debuffs are nasty. Tanks on these crusher tentacles here. Constrictor. Brain link on me. Thank you. Second portal group. The portals are right around Yaxaron's bubbles. Click any one of them.
I got stuck inside and died.
Brain links, brain links. There's a crusher tentacle all the way on the other side. Tank, want to go over there? We'll start moving that way. Brain link. Constrictor. Remember, if you get low on sanity, those green beams will restore your sanity. I'm looking at the raid, everybody looks pretty good though still. At least the people that are alive.
The clans are united under Black Hand in this assault. They will stand together until Stormwind has fallen.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
Dan is bringing up his warlocks, my right. Until then, the Black Rock clan will be trying to take the eastern wall.
We will hold until the reinforcements come. As long as men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne, Stormwind will hold.
Constrictor?
There's a corruptor behind you guys. If you have solar beam, I think solar beam will work on it. Maybe.
Do we have anyone that's gonna go into the brain? Because the whole group is dead.
All right.
What percent is the brain at, by the way?
That terrible
Just curious.
should that be?
Does anyone know?
Not yet, Elena.
Yeah, the NPC's gotta die. All the entire room has to die first. And then
Yeah, because you won't be able to see the brain until the end, or you won't be able to get to the brain until the NPCs die.
Oh, sorry, Sammy. I didn't see that.
Before the coming of the end.
Yeah, I fucked that up.
That's all right. Yeah, the other thing that I think I might not have mentioned is when you're in the brain is actually casting a spell itself. It's casting Induce Madness. And if you don't escape the brain before it casts that spell, you automatically go mind controlled.
Unfortunately, you can't see the spell until the brain doors
Right,
open.
right. So,
I think we just didn't kill the NPC.
yeah, you gotta go a little faster through that area.
Sammy, you want to go by yourself? Go for it, honestly. I think we're doing okay up here, but you know what I mean, like.
Well, the good news is I know where the teleporter is.
Yeah.
Silver lining.
So I think now that we've kind of seen it once, we should do a lot better.
Got a decent look at what's going on. And that second phase, that's going to be the longest phase in the entire fight.
Oh, yeah. The rest would be
so those tentacles,
easy.
Can we mark the tanks? Or do they, I mean, does it matter where they're at? They're going to cast on everybody, right? Because there seems to be an awful lot of them to pick.
Yeah, so the constrictor ones are going to spawn periodically, and obviously we have to get those down because they're holding a player. They're going to stop that player from taking any action, so we have to kill those first. The corruptor tentacles are able to cast from basically anywhere, so those are the basically the number one priority when constrictors are not up. The corruptors are up, and they can be stunned, they can be silenced, they can be interrupted. So we need to make sure that they're casting spells as little as possible, because those are just gonna make the fight harder for us. The Crusher tentacles do two things. When they are being attacked, they get a stacking attack speed and damage buff. When they are not being attacked and nobody is near them, they start to cast diminished power, and they channel it indefinitely until somebody gets in melee range. And diminished power reduces the entire raid's damage by 20%, and if multiple Crusher tentacles are up and casting it, it'll stack. So that's our other priority.
Okay. So I marked the tanks so the group can kind of follow the tanks, because we got kind of scattered out there too for a second.
And it gets kind of hard to tell which way to go, especially when the mechanics start getting dished out and melee and range get paired together for the brain link and things like that, and people need to restore their sanity because they lost too much, things like that. It's a real clusterfuck, which is why most people try to make sure the brain group is like super solid and gets it down in one try, just so that way that second phase isn't super long. Because the longer it goes, the harder it gets.
Okay.
Oh, we did ready check, right?
Yeah, we did.
Alright, if everybody can get to the door.
Tonka said in chat, but I'll say on voice just so it's more legible, but the portals to the brain spawn immediately now.
Yeah, they did spawn right away. So
brain.
Right on Yogg-Saron's bubble, just click any of them. They'll all take you to the same place for that portal cycle.
Yep, so as soon as the portal comes up, we'll call out portals, and then if you're in that group, just head right into.
Hey, don't touch that cloud. Nice one. Here comes the Shadow Nova. Comes the second phase. We got 3
Oh
Guardians.
boy, this is not going to end well.
Yay.
Focus 1 down at a time. We can't heal through 3 dying.
This is why we don't need to be touching them clouds, boys. Constrictors up. Got a crusher up if a tank wants to get on that. Skip this portal phase. Stay out. We gotta get this shit down first.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
You guys can go in on the next one. We just gotta clean this up first.
Oh, hey, brain.
Got a brain link out.
You gotta run to
The illusion is shattered. So everything's frozen. Outside group needs to kill these tentacles. When the brain group destroys the illusion, all the stuff outside is stunned. And you guys in the brain group, you just need to make sure you take a portal and get out of there before Induced Madness goes off. As you can see, you are now mind controlled.
Yep.
And then you die.
Remember, if your sanity's getting low, step in that beam. Sorry if that's what you just said.
The clans are united under Black Hand in this assault. They will stand together until Stormwind has fallen. Ulduar is bringing up his warlocks by nightfall. Until then, the Black Rock clan...
Got 2 brain links out. It's a good solar beam, I like that. It's nice.
Tremble, mortals,
Just got the
before
1 crusher up.
Can we get a res for Samiraj? Brain team, leave.
Is anyone going inside the brain?
Yeah,
Yeah, they were in there.
Okay. Alright. I might switch. I might sub myself in. Or just go in with you. I've been staying out just so I could, like, kind of call stuff out. But, might be able to handle it without me.
Tremble, mortals, before the coming of the end.
If you, or if, a healer and Sam goes in, that should be alright.
Yeah.
Or possibly 1 more DPS.
How much damage did you do to the brain when you went in solo? Or were you able to do any damage to it?
We need to get the door down.
Well, he did the one time when he went in solo. Yeah. Did you get any damage off or no? Oh, okay. He didn't even get in. Okay.
Okay. So I still
Alright.
need more DPS. So we could put...
Yeah, change up the group a little bit.
Yeah, I'm thinking Tiana should be alright.
Let's have Sermonage go in again too. And
Yeah.
put me in there too.
And then the monk as well.
Yeah. Hufnar, Sermonage, Diana, myself, and we'll keep the same healer. Yeah, it is tough. Which is why we're gonna have Tiana and Sermonage go in there now, because they'll be able to pick them off without having to get too close, and then the melee.
Okay, so you don't want the hunters to go in this time, then?
No hunters.
Okay.
So you'll stay out here
Yeah,
with
well,
us.
yeah, we'll try it without the hunters this time. Because you guys actually, the hunters might be better out here anyways, because the corruptor tentacles are further away. You know?
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do it like that. You guys want to wipe it up and die or whatever?
A
Yeah,
couple
might as well.
outside deaths were due to not running together and you get mind frame. Just
Yeah, I
remember
mean, well,
big tube on you.
and it was also a pain in the ass when we had 3 ads spawn at the very end of
Yeah.
phase 1. You know, people standing in clouds that we keep saying not to stand in. If you guys need to turn your graphics up to see them, turn your graphics up. If you know.
Somebody put a nice AoE heal on me because I just won't die. There we go.
And I'm
About
taking
time.
forever to die too. I'm just standing you. There we go.
It is done. All hands.
Okay, can you explain something to me? The other tank and I got some kind of a link, the soul link you're talking.
Yeah, the brain link.
Okay, and we're supposed to stay as close together on that, right?
Not as close together as possible, but within 20 yards of each other.
Oh, okay, all right.
So you guys, like, if you guys need to spread out, you know, if you guys need to separate for a little bit, you can. It's just kind of a risk you're taking, you know.
But don't try to break the link like you normally do.
No, you can't break it. If you
Okay.
go too far, it'll just start doing damage to you, and it'll make you lose sanity. And I think it lasts for a good while.
Yeah, it did. It did.
It's doesn't say how long. I think it's like 30 seconds or something crazy like that though. It's a while. Also, if you are in the brain group and you get the brain link, you cannot go into the brain, because then you will cause both you and your brain partner to lose sanity the entire time you're inside the brain. Just keep that in mind.
So everyone know who's in the brain group?
Yeah. Did we reorganize
Let
that
me
group?
reorganize. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's Sammy.
Yeah, and then I put myself in there. Yeah.
Okay.
Try that out.
Hopefully that works out better.
Yeah, we'll try that out. Get a ready check going. And plus, I think myself and Sir are a lot more familiar with the fight, so might be able to get through a little quicker.
Yeah, I guess we'll find out.
We're missing the other tank.
I don't know where he is, but we gotta go. We'll just give it a go.
Jen!
Somebody's a little trigger happy. Can we life grip him in the room at least?
Okay.
Got him.
Cool, that'll work.
That's a good idea.
Oh, Jen, where'd you go?
There's a cloud right next to him. Be careful.
I think we already activated it, looks like.
Yeah, we did. It might still pop up. You might still get one ad.
Yeah, we got one ad. That's about it,
All
looks like.
Let's kill it real quick. Real quick. Constrictor comes up immediately. There it is. There's a constrictor. Alright, the other tentacles are on the far side of the room over there. Crusher and a corruptor behind Yoxaron. Madness, brain group. Brain group, let's go.
I couldn't get to the portal quick enough.
The clans are united
Got it.
under Black Hand in this
Instructor
assault.
up.
They will stand together until Stormwind has fallen. Gul'dan is bringing up his
Alright, let's go.
warlocks
Brain,
by
go to the
night.
brain.
Until then, the Black Rock clan
See what we can do to
is
it.
trying to take the eastern wall.
Remember to take a portal out before you go crazy.
We will hold until the reinforcements come. As long as men with stout hearts are manning the walls and the throne, Stormwind will hold.
Doing a lot better, guys.
Everybody out, everybody out. Go now or you're mind controlled. Group back up. Brain group. Go again.
Yeah.
Go again, brain group.
Ah, fuck it, mind beam. Here we go.
That terrible glow. Should that be?
All right, to the brain.
Do you want to head over to this beam? Cool.
Watch that cast bar. I'm gonna keep calling out when it's time to skedaddle.
Tentacle team is crushing it.
Good job, guys. Good job. Everybody out. Everybody out. Everybody out.
Okay, what's gonna happen next?
There's gonna be another portal. Portal, brain group. Let's go. We got one more push for 30%.
I think someone with a mind beam went into the.
We're okay. I don't see any brain link. Oh, there they are. I was like, where the hell are they? All right, there it is. Brain, go. Last push.
We got this.
Last push. Sick blade dance by me.
Is the
All
corruptor
right,
in the
that's
back?
it. That's it. 30%. Forces is out. Get the rest of the tentacles down.
Guardians. There's a guardian
All right.
out.
I want to see range DPS on that Immortal Guardian. Get it down to nothing. Pick up those Immortal Guardians. I'm calling out Lunatic Gaze. Turn around. If you need sanity, stand in the green beams. Immortal Guardians are going to keep coming. Lunatic Gaze.
Yep. Oh, I just had a big lag spike. I'm good now.
Lunatic Gaze coming. There it is. Turn around. If you need sanity, stand in that beam. Doing a good job on those Guardians. Turn around. Lunatic Gaze. Turn around soon. Any day now.
At some point.
Damn, he got tired.
That works for us.
Doing a good job on those ads. Stay on top of those ads.
Oh, there it is.
There it is.
This ends when he dies, I believe.
Yes, when Yaxaron dies. Turn around. Good job. Stay on the mads. Let's clean up those ads a little bit. Interrupt that drain life. Good job. Nice solar beam. Turn around.
So much easier to heal this time too.
I know, I'm mainly just DPS. Yeah.
I know, why?
Anybody else think this was easier than General Vezax?
Yeah, which
No.
is not supposed to be that way.
Good job, guys.
Yeehaw!
Great job, everyone.
Wait, did anyone get loot? Is there a...
There's
Is there
supposed to be a
chest?
chest at the door.
Oh, there it is. Okay. I was about to be like, what?
There better be loot.
That's all we get? I don't want a sense of accomplishment. It's not enough.
Dang.
Anybody get the mount? Oh, nice. Got blood draining illusion. Congrats.
I still don't
Congrats
have
on
enough
your
fragments. I didn't have enough fragments in Let's Get You.
I could have swore you got an achievement for doing this on time walking. Or is that only if you have the legendary?
I don't know. I didn't look at that one.
Because I have the one for the glaives, but I guess you have to possess the legendary to get the achievement.
Possibly. That sounds about right, honestly.
Yeah, because I have the one for the war glaives, because I have the war glaives on my my warrior.
Thank you so much to everybody for sticking it out. I know this was like several hours.
Yeah, it was
yeah,
fun.
Good
you
run.
guys.
Good run. Good run.
And thanks for having us with you.
I was just gonna say, thanks for grouping up.
I need to thank whoever led us through this because that was some good call outs. That was pretty good. Thanks.
Oh, no problem. Appreciate it. And like I said, feel free to send me real ID. I don't do a lot of rating in this current tier. I don't have the kind of time like that, but I do a lot of Mythic Plus. I do a lot of old content, transmog achievements, mount runs, things like that. I'm always up for that. So anybody, please feel free to add me.
Alright.
Always looking for people to play with.
And this,
I will put my real ID in the chat right now.
Which one of y'all is Mr. Chili?
It's Nim.
and then this is Dalion from the guild Merchant's Death. If you ever want to raid with us, I know you said you don't really have the time, but we only raid 1 day a week, which is today, 8:30 till usually 11:30 or farther, depending on how people are feeling.
It might work. Yeah, I just know it's really just my work schedule because I work 2:30 to 10:30 p.m. So most people want to raid, around 8:30 at night, and usually I end up working. But if it's a Saturday, it might be a different story.
I gotcha. Yeah, just feel free to reach out to me. I sent you my real ID request. It's Red Evil. And
Yeah, I'm adding a lot of people right now. I appreciate all the friend requests and stuff. I'm always looking for people to play with. So.
Yep, and you guys feel free to add me as well, Dalion.
Thanks for bringing your guild, Dalion. That saved us.
No problem, anytime. It saved us. We probably would have never got this far by ourselves. We didn't have enough people tonight.
Yeah, we didn't have near enough.